So you've all heard the old adage, hurry up and wait. Well, in cruising life, at least in ours, it's often the inverse. Wait, hurry up.
We're talking about getting out of here this week. Keep looking at the weather and we go, Thursday or Friday, that's the day we're gonna do it. Well, we woke up this morning at 6 a.m. on Wednesday. Wouldn't you know it, the weather is perfect to leave today. So now, we're scrambling, running around trying to get everything done that we thought we had at least another day or two to do, so we can get out of here and go to Guadalupe. So Eric is going to check us out, and we gotta get fuel and gotta scrub the anchor line. We haven't moved in 3 months, so there's just a lot of things that have been put out that we need to put away now, while also getting schoolwork done and, you know, all the other little ticky-tacky things. So here we go. But we're gonna move, and that's kind of a big deal.
So meet me on that island, kiss me on that shore. Hey, promise me that we'll sail away, and I'll be yours forevermore.
Our dinghy painter has finally given up on us after 3 years. Pretty good run. So we're just gonna start hacking it off until it gets shorter and shorter and shorter, and then we'll just clip on every place. Go, Zeke! Jeez, you're not that old. You jumped straight down to that dinghy from 5 feet off the dock. Have fun storming the castle.
Hey, have fun.
Storming all the castles today. Well, I've been out and about doing some things. I don't know if Lauren has already told you. We were here. We were here. We were here. We were still here. Now we're leaving! That's kind of how it works for us. We've been here for like 6 months in all. And now in the last 2 days, we're like, we've got to leave now. There's a few factors. We got our solar installed, which was my big thing. I wanted to get the solar before we got out of here, and it's been working fabulously. We have not used the charger on from our generator one time since the solar's been on. It's been topping us off every day. The only time we run the generator is for water maker. Not that big a deal because it's already a huge savings to not be running the generator 4 or 5 hours a day just to charge batteries. So anyway, I digress. We got that done, and we started looking at weather, and we're like, man, this week might be it. So I got started cleaning the bottom, which has been an adventure. Our bottom is shot. We were scheduled to haul out in Carriacou to do our bottom, knowing how bad it was, and I mean, that still has to happen someplace. But yeah, sitting here in this lagoon where it's extra fouly, a lot of stuff, a lot of hard stuff. So I've been scraping for 2 days. I probably put in 3 to 4 hours, probably 4 hours total on each day, last 2 days. And then a really big one is I've got to clean these props and shafts really well. And I bought servicing kits for both of the Max props. They just need grease really bad. So it's basically a grease gun setup. I'll try to show you how I do it. I'm going to do it underwater, obviously, and it should be fine to do it that way. Pretty simple process. Hopefully everything comes apart and I can get the little nipple on there and all the stuff. So we got a lot to do today. I already checked out, so come hell or high water, we're going to go through that bridge at 4 o'clock today. Whether we are 100% ready to leave, I don't know, but first we just got to get out of the lagoon. So Lauren is off walking Zeke. She's going to go do a little grocery run, a little bit of motor stuff to do. I'd like to do a quick oil change on the starboard side, even if it's just the oil, not the filter. We haven't used it in a long time other than starting it just to make sure everything is working fine, but I would like to do that before we leave, which means we also got to go to Island Water World. We need some oil. We need fuel. It's too bad we haven't been here longer and could prepare for this. One of the best purchases we ever made for this life was in the first few months while in Brunswick, Georgia, aboard Cecilia. We found it second-hand and got a great deal on it. but twice as much would have been totally worth it. This is our hookah setup, and with it, we have saved literally thousands of dollars on bottom cleaning services. Just don't ask me if I regret buying it right after I've finished cleaning the entire bottom. Okay, turn her on.
Can't let those fish know that you're married.
Okay, what are you doing in a place like this? Oh, good, the wind is up.
Yay!
It was perfectly calm before I got in here. So far, this has worked pretty darn well. Let's see if it works out well when I'm filming. Feathering props like these Max props are meant to literally be packed to the gills with grease. And when they're not, they get really loosey-goosey and they're not very efficient. We've been having very concerning power issues ever since cruising the BVI, and I think this is the reason. We'll find out very soon.
$340.
About 2 weeks. That's what I'm here.
Not too bad.
Give it a second to load up. Jill cup.
Not stressed at all. Stressed. You ready? Next step.
I didn't talk about it right away on camera, but here's your update. We motored out of the harbor at 6 knots at about 1800 RPM with one motor. Not too bad.
Look at the water. We haven't seen water like this. What? 5 months? That seems wrong. At least 4. We haven't been anchored in it. It's pretty crazy. Makes me really excited to get to Guadalupe where we can actually go swim in it. But for right now, we just got out of the lagoon. We went through the bridge. No problems. Everything's good. I anchored out here getting the last little bits done before we go. We're hoping to get out of here before the sun goes down, and then it's a day and a half. Last checks, what are we looking for?
Just looking at all the hardware and all the running rigging to see if there's anything loose or frayed or suspicious in any way.
Nothing.
Just trying to look, yeah. Look up the mast and look at all the hardware as close as you can see it. Just look at like where the lines enter the mast, see if anything looks weird or off. Looks like it did when we put it away.
Day and a half that way.
We're sailboat again. Getting ready to head off on even a short passage always brings up some nerves, even when we've been doing this for over 5 years. And sitting still for a longer stretch brings on even more trepidation. But we go through our process, we tick off the boxes, and we get going. And it's always surprising to me how quickly the rust knocks off. Once the sails are up and drawing wind, it's like we were on passage just yesterday. Well, we haven't gotten far yet, but we are off to a pretty lovely start. Our hope is, based on the weather, this decision to get going and go now will give us pretty much this the whole way. It's a little wavy. They're not big though. They're little 4-footers or so. And we were kind of pointing upwind, trying to climb east a little bit, just in case it shifts on us. Get as far east as we can before that happens, and then we can kind of hook south a little bit. But our wind should be somewhere in this neighborhood the whole time. That would be freaking awesome. Sounds good to me. Come on, man. Let's just keep this going the whole way there. I know it's not going to happen, but I'm still going to put it out to the universe because this is pretty sweet. We also haven't sailed for a long time, so I kind of forgot how awesome it can be. It's going to be a dark night. We only got a little sliver of the moon. Join us this Tuesday, just 2 days from now, for the conclusion of our passage to Guadalupe.